up, everybody? Welcome back to an episode of A Whole Step Ahead podcast. It's been a while, y'all.
It's been a while.
We miss y'all. We miss y'all. Y'all miss
Took
us too.
December off for the holidays.
Yeah, but welcome back to our podcast where we look at the whole picture in childcare while keeping you a step ahead. My name is Alicia.
And I'm Monique.
And today we are doing vision boards.
Yes. We're going to talk
in this year.
Yes, we're going to talk about just recap our 2022, starting our podcast. What have we learned?
Yes.
Some of the stuff we learned in our personal lives, business lives, podcast lives. Work on our vision boards for 2023. And so we got our markers and all the stuff to do it. So as we're talking and probably just ask each other questions and see our thoughts on our year. And actually, January 2023 is our 1 year anniversary.
Cheers!
Yes, we've been doing this for a year, and I have to say, good. We did it. We're leaving 2022 with 240 subscribers on our YouTube page. So within the first year, we have 200. Thank you for the supporters.
Thank you, everybody. We appreciate y'all for real.
Keep tuning in. I promise you we're going to get better.
It's going to get better.
Better, bigger. We got lots of stuff on the way for 2023. We're going to be in the community.
A
whole step ahead in the community in Tony Baker's voice. So, so let's get into our stuff, talk, and let's go.
How was 2022 for you?
Business-wise, it was good. I know I started off with COVID in the beginning of the year, and I lost some of my old G families, which I've had since 2020, since I started the business. But I got new families. And I can honestly say, I thank God, because, we hear horror stories about families, and especially with in-home daycare, you can get some families. But I thank God I have not encountered. I had one little difficult parent, and, she had to leave. But now my parents are very much, they're good. Yeah. Even now, for Christmas Eve, we had the weather and my water pipes burst. And, parents could have got mad because I had to close the whole week unexpectedly, but they were very much supportive and they understood and they didn't give me no slack. And, I have great parents. So my business has been booming. I have like a wait list and I have to pass them on to Alicia sometimes. Trying to network.
Too now,
I know. That's why I actually was like, let me stop because they're going to be like, she full too. So what you doing? So, so business wise has been good. So how about you? Isn't this your first full year of business?
Yeah, well, in August it was the 1 year.
Yay!
Yeah. So it's been good. We've had our ups and downs, but overall it has been really good. Learned a lot over the last year or so, especially in 2022, because like that first in 2021, like those first 4 months, I think we opened in August, so it's August, September, October, November, December, so 5 months. It was like the learning phase, and we was, figuring things out. And then as soon as 2022 hit, we getting the calls, people, coming in and everything like that. We got all these families all these children to take care of, and it was going really well. I had some hiccups along the way. Lord knows I did. Staffing is a huge hiccup that I'm still going through, really. Finding people to, trustworthy, reliable staff has been an obstacle. But we're making it through.
Yes.
Our kids are safe and happy and healthy.
Yes,
that's what matters. The staff that we do have are consistent and reliable, and I'm blessed to have that, which is most of my family. But I'm blessed to have them who have been supporting this journey along the way. My partner is great. She handles all the behind the scenes stuff, and whenever something that needs to be done is done. We closed on our building this year.
That means she own it.
And not just the business, but the buildings too, baby. Thing. So we are doing great. Overall, we are doing great. I do have a couple, not too much of a horror story, but we get a couple of parents a little disgruntled here and there, but overall, it has been a joy and a wonder this year.
Yes.
And I'm blessed and I'm grateful to God for all of the blessings that have come with 2022, as well as the obstacles, because that's how we learn a lot of the things that we need to learn.
It's a learning process.
Yeah, that is so true.
I guess we do the podcast. I think my biggest lesson with our podcast is I forget how big the internet is. Mm-hmm. And so we just feel like someday I'm gonna take my glasses off because I feel like there's a glare and it's annoying me. Okay. We forget how big the internet is, and so when we do our podcast, my mindset only sticks to South Carolina.
Me too.
Even Columbia to make it even smaller.
Yeah.
So when I hear that people are from different parts of the world, sometimes listening to us is still like oh wait, you be seeing me on TV? Like, you be seeing me on the internet?
Let me tell you, when we first got them little comments, I don't even know the lady's name who commented on our stuff. And she was like, oh my gosh, it's so good on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, okay, I don't know. Do you know her? No, I don't know her. Okay, so we reached somebody. We don't know.
We reached somebody.
Yeah, so that felt good.
And I told Alicia, one of my parents, shout out to her, she's from North Carolina, and she basically researched me from North Carolina through the podcast, and then she got in touch with the business or whatever. And now her son goes here. So even for her to I've been watching you since June, and I wanted my son to come because she knew she was going to move. I was kind of like, oh wait, you was in North Carolina watching me?
Yeah.
Like, you want your son to come to my daycare off this? So
this is what we talked about.
Yeah, so it just learning that and seeing that we're growing. And, the comments of people like, keep it up. Like, I needed something like this. It just makes me feel like, okay, we're doing the right thing. Because with podcasts, there's an up and down. Some days you feel like, why are we doing this? Are we going to grow? Is it reaching people? And then when we actually see the results of it, it does make us want to go. I'm always texting Alicia. She's always texting me, like how we should pivot, make it bigger, make it better, make it more entertaining. So we just appreciate all the love, the support, the people who deal with our little Facebook page of randomness sometimes.
Our Facebook page. Y'all gotta go.
It be popping though.
Y'all gotta go on our Facebook
It's gonna pop even more.
A whole step ahead on Facebook. A whole step ahead podcast on Facebook.
It's gonna be popping, and we're gonna have so much TikToking and all the stuff.
Our little YouTube shorts be doing numbers. Okay.
Yes, we started
doing that. Woo-woo.
We started our YouTube shorts. Alicia gotta do this one video.
It's coming, y'all.
I had to get on.
Let me tell y'all why. This is off the direction we going on. But I'm gonna tell y'all why I don't be posting how Monique posts, okay?
No, I need to know too. Why? Because I don't know either. Listen, I will say, Alicia, send me this. Alicia, do this. Alicia, do that.
And I be working. Look, I got so many half-done projects.
and then I'll just go and do it. Because I'm impatient. I'm very impatient.
Listen, Monique told me, she said, send me the pictures for when y'all did y'all cleanup so I can make the video. And I said, oh, I'm almost done with the video. And I still am almost done with it. And I haven't sent it to her on purpose because this is the one video that I'm going to do.
I'm going to let you do it.
It's going to get out there.
She was supposed to send me crafts for Christmas.
My brother takes all the pictures at the center. And I'd be like, send me the pictures. And they're not in my inbox, okay?
I'm going to need brother to do better.
I'm just get a Google Drive and we just going to upload. Yeah, we're going to do that.
I was going to do that. I wanted to do something where we can share stuff like notes and stuff and keep it because we be on text message and then we got to research
Go back here. Yeah, that's what we should do. Okay, so 2023.
We're going to get organized.
We're going to get organized.
I'm not organized either.
But for real, y'all, the reason why.
Here we go. The real reason.
I don't be doing stuff is I be stressed out. This is the real reason.
I know.
I know she know.
Now I know.
You know I be stressed out.
And that's why
and then Monique be like, ask for help. And here I go, not asking for nothing. I did ask for help one day though. Remember that time I asked?
What?
To help at the center.
Yeah, and I couldn't do it because I had prior plans because she showed me the day of.
I know.
Or the day before.
The day before, but still I asked.
You did.
That's a step.
But I couldn't do it because of the day before.
But it's a step ahead.
Shut up.
It's a whole step ahead.
All right, moving on. Since we're doing vision boards and we usually talk about child development and stuff like that, you can do miniature vision boards with your kids.
That'd be so cute.
I used to do them with my kids for the school year, and they would post cut out things and draw pictures of what they want to do for the school year, grades, sports, different situations with teachers, and then they would put it on the poster board and hang it up in the room. If you have like little kids, they can just do a bunch of art stuff and hang it up in the room. So the vision boards it has no age limit.
No age limit.
So you guys can do it with your
kids. You can do it with your babies too. Make a vision board of what you would like to see.
With your like the milestones that you want to work on.
Yeah.
You can do it month to month, at 6 months at a time and stuff like that. So this is not just a adult activity. It can be a child activity.
It is. It will be. But yeah.
What else?
But this is also what I was going to say about my Christmas program.
Oh, yeah. She had a Christmas program. She's going to let us.
So we had a Christmas program, right? And it was so cute. And I actually planned well. And we had costumes and things. And I don't have any pictures or videos because, okay, let's start off the day. Okay, the day in the life of a Christmas program at Whole Child Development. Okay. So the first thing was, all the kids came in regular time, but they were dressed for their program. Everybody had on all black for the program. And because we had costumes, so I got put on the costume. They had a little costume change, and rehearsal went amazing. Okay. I should post our security camera footage of the rehearsal because y'all will never see.
It was that bad. It was that bad.
You'll never see the real thing.
I have a friend who goes to her daycare, so I'm about to ask.
She wasn't there.
She didn't go?
No.
Ashley is what I needed you to be there. So I could look at the footage.
She wasn't there. So, anyway.
The Asher was in it, though?
No, he wasn't there.
Oh, he didn't.
Yeah, they weren't feeling well.
Oh.
Yeah, so she kept him home. Which is great. Parents who keep their children home when they're not feeling well is something that is amazing and wonderful. Kudos. Shout out to Ashley for that because I appreciate that. Yes. Seriously. Because our program started at 12 o'clock, y'all. And let me tell you, Alicia was on time.
What?
Okay.
12 o'clock,
you was ready. 11:57, they was lined up to walk out the door. Okay. In the line, right? Okay. Everybody on the train. That's what we say when it's time to line up. Everybody on the train. Mr. Adam, he was like, everybody on the train. All the kids on the train. They get on their, their little train. Hands on their shoulders. In order. The order they supposed to be in. And everything. And then, boom. Projectile vomit everywhere.
A child?
Yeah.
Were they nervous? What? Like right before?
I talk about right before we walk out the door to go on stage because we made the classroom the stage.
Oh my God.
Y'all, when I tell you the costumes, the everything, the floor, the table, the chairs, the costumes. I have security footage of the vomit. It went everywhere. And when I say projectile, I'm talking about everywhere.
And they weren't sick before? Like no
This child was not.
What?
However, another child, before all of this happened, another child did throw up in the corner, okay?
Oh my God.
It was just a bad morning, okay? It was just not going well, okay? This child throws up in the corner. We like, oh, we got to keep him separate from all the kids because whatever. And I'm thinking like, okay, maybe they hide. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's just so much going on because they're not used to all being in this one classroom because we were all getting ready. The biggest room that we have is actually big enough for us to have a program in. So like all the chairs are set up in there in the little stage for the kids were in there. It's actually where we usually do our podcast recording.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, Anyway, that happened. So we got projectile vomit. Okay. So then all the kids that didn't get thrown up on, we just everybody go line up go put your toes on the tape. That's our cue. Toes on the tape is they walk out and they stand on the tape, the line that's taped on the floor. So everybody goes, they put their toes on the tape, they out there. Our first act or whatever was away in a manger. And when I say what they were dressed, they had on their shepherd's outfits, and Mary had on her Mary outfit, and Joseph had on his Joseph outfit, and we had baby Jesus. Okay, it was a doll baby. Baby Jesus was there. The wise men were there. Okay, all the other kids were the animals in the manger. Okay, donkeys. We had sheep. We had donkey. We had it all. Okay.
Y'all was about to do it.
We was about to do it. Away in the Manger comes on. Half the line is doing their sign language. They sign language Away in the Manger. I got half of them doing it and the other half crying. Just boo-hoo, crying. Joseph is having a fit. When it was time for Mary to get her gifts from the wise men, she threw them on the floor. She didn't want the gifts. She was like, no. What? No. She kept throwing the gifts down from the wise men. She did not want no parts of them gifts from the wise. No frankincense, no myrrh. Okay? She didn't want none of that. Okay?
Oh, my God. Jesus, be offense.
We finally get through it at the end. So at the end of it, baby Jesus is in the manger. Mary is supposed to pick up baby Jesus. And she's 2. Mary is 2 years old. And when I tell you she killed rehearsals, okay? She's supposed to pick up baby Jesus, hold baby Jesus up to the crowd, stand up, her and Joseph walk off together with baby Jesus. Mary took baby Jesus out the crib, the manger, and threw him on the ground. She didn't want the gifts. She didn't want Jesus.
She said, I'm not part of this. You got the wrong Mary.
I was like,
that's that other Mary, not this Mary.
I just started clapping. Come on, everybody, let's leave. They was clapping. They was like, oh. And
my
then
parents must have been embarrassed.
Oh, and I forgot the little drummer boy, Ripper Pum Pum, he never came out. He stayed in the back. He was like, nah. Okay?
After that throw up, it was like...
It was tragic. That's what Mr. Adam, my brother, he said. He was like, everything was going good. He said, I think the throw up just threw everybody off, and it just was downhill from there. Which it was. Because that was the first act, okay?
That was the first act? There's more.
There is more.
Oh, God. Okay, go.
So second act is, the next thing. So during the transition, I had my 2 oldest kids who speak the clearest and recite. They said their thing was a poem. They had to take turns on their poem, right? Yeah. All right, so that was our transition time where we all take all the other kids back and put them in their Santa hats, okay? And then we was going to bring them back out. So then we had the babies, the kids, they standing in the middle of the floor. Okay, boom. The first one is our little girl. It was a girl and a boy. She is very expressive, very loud, always got something to say, always talkative, just,
everything.
Miss Alicia, very expressive all the time. I'm talking about on 10 all the time. During nap time, she don't sleep because she's talking, okay? Cool. You gonna be the first person in the poem. She got there and she said, I said, so I go up there and stand next to her and I'm like, all right, come on, you gotta say it loud. You gotta be a little bit louder than that, okay, baby? If you say it loud, I'll give you a cookie. She looked at me, so I gave you a cookie. She was like, okay. She was like, okay. I said, 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, Jesus. Yeah, we got the 4 cookies. I had promised her 4 cookies. I told her 3 more times that if I give her an extra cookie, if she 3 more times, and she never said it. So then I said, well, I'll just say it with you. So I said her part with her, And then here comes my boy, because it's her and then him. He go to his part. Strong. Can't you hear the sleigh bells ringing?
Yes.
Reindeer up so high. I'm like, yes, thank you.
Save the day.
Right. He did his part, and then everybody clapped after it was over, and we walk off or whatever. And she was like, Miss Alicia, can I get my cookie?
You get that good cookie.
I said, did you say your part?
You didn't give her no cookie.
No. The promise was you say your part, you get a cookie.
She said it. She
no,
just said it loud.
The promise was you say it loud and clear. You get
oh
your cookie.
My gosh, Jesus!
She got a cookie. Y'all don't mind. She got it. She got a cookie. We had cookies afterwards.
Everybody cookies she got.
So then that was that. Okay, so boom, they come back out and they Santa hats. Okay, we're all black Santa hats. Okay, everybody cute. Next part was Jingle Bell Rock, right? So we go get the Jingle Bell Rock. They Jingle Bell Rocking. They doing that. It's a dance. They do the dance to the Jingle Bell Rock. Some of them like running back and forth on the stage. Some of them are like spinning in circles.
Oh wait, that's not part of what they're
No, it's not part of what they're supposed to do. I had one kid lay down on the floor. Like
just completely lay down.
He just laid down. I said, he didn't get up. Yeah. So it was like, yeah. So then, that was Jingle Bell Rock, and then we Wish You a Merry Christmas. There was other things that were supposed to happen throughout this thing. I cut it. I said, oh, we're not doing those things. I'm so glad I didn't print the programs because I meant to print the programs. Lord. They would have never known that their kids were supposed to do something else because I was like,
we about to wrap it up.
We skipping that.
Wrap it
they
up.
They not acting right. We skipping that. Kids held hands and saying, we wish you a Merry Christmas. I told them, I said, thank you, parents. We appreciate you all year. We appreciate everything that you've done all year. We love y'all. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you. And I walked off, y'all. I promise you, I walked off. And I cried in the car. I didn't cry in the car. I didn't cry in the car. But if it was 2 months prior, I probably would have cried in the car. But I didn't this time. I said. And then, after the program, all the parents were like, oh my God, they did so good. They were so cute. And oh my God, I said, girl, you ain't got a lot of me. It's a train wreck.
But with kids.
Yeah, they didn't expect much.
That and like the mess ups are like the best because they're more memorable.
Yeah.
And that's when the parents are like, oh, that's my child. Oh my gosh, he's on the floor. Oh my God. It's really like we're embarrassed because we're putting on this play or this production and it's not going. But the parents are more embarrassed because your child is laying on the ground and your child is spinning. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like those are what's recorded, and it's like, look at on Facebook, look at the ram sitting on the ground. Oh my God!
And that's exactly what it was, baby, because it was not any of those other things. But yeah, so yeah, that was my Christmas program story.
I honestly, normally I do Christmas something. I knew my kids.
Let me tell y'all, I sit down. I mean, they did so well.
Maybe it was just
I think it was your parents. A lot of people in there. It was somebody threw up at the beginning of the thing.
That messed it all up.
That just threw everything off track. And then and it was just chaotic. Like they're not used to being in just those rooms, just going back and forth. It's just off their routine. And it was nap time, 12 o'clock, Yeah. So it was just a lot for them, but they made it. They actually did pretty good by the time we got to We Wish You Merry Christmas and the last song. I mean, Jingle Bell Rock didn't go as bad. We had one star of the show. I wish I could say her name on the shout out. I ain't asked her mom for permission though. But she killed it, okay? She got out there and did that dance. She got in the middle of the floor.
And did it.
Doing her dance, shaking her jingle bells. She did it.
Good.
But yeah, so.
Kids are kids, though.
Yeah, they are.
That is funny.
And it was a highlight. Like, it was a tragic mess, but it was also, cute and beautiful because they really, they got out there. And, I forgot to shout out my baby boy. He did the welcome. He came out there and he did his part. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And that was his welcome.
That was it.
That was it. That was his welcome, and he did a great job.
This is so funny.
Yeah, it was funny, but yeah, that's my Christmas program story. So maybe next year. I told next year we're doing a virtual program. I'm gonna have a spirit week, a Christmas spirit week, and then record them every day doing something and whatever they're wearing that week. Oh, and then on Christmas, right before Christmas, I'll post a video compilation of
everybody. Yeah, that would be cute. Yeah. I think I did. Yeah, I did a virtual one last year.
Yeah, boy, oh boy,
they did their little baby shark,
and this is what I needed after that.
The person who messed up my last year's song, "My Own Child,"
of course.
Tayson was not having it. That's why literally, I was looking. I was like, "Yeah, we're not doing nothing like that." My kids are not as rambunctious and enthused and engaged. These kids this year are like quiet and reserved and don't want to say nothing. So I was like, "Yeah, y'all can't."
Little quiet babies.
They are very quiet.
Ain't nothing quiet about my babies. Nothing.
I like the rambunctious kids.
Not
being able to run. I be running outside last year and they chased me, and this year I run outside. They just look at me like I'm crazy.
I'm like, what is she doing? Why is she running?
They just quiet, which is fine. I mean, every year you get different kids,
and that's how I felt about this year. Last year would have been a great Christmas program, but that was my first year, and I just couldn't get it together, fast enough, put it together fast enough for them to have a good program. But yeah. But other than that, yeah, we had a good little.
That is funny.
Yeah, just be careful what you wish for. That's all I'm trying to say.
What? Oh, I forgot what we was talking about. That's hilarious. What you didn't say nothing. What you learned about the podcast though? Like,
back to that. Yeah. So podcast is podcast has taught me consistency. Like for real, like sticking with something that we said we were gonna do, and doing it, and it working. Like putting in that work really matters. Yeah. This year I plan on putting more towards it than I did this past year, because Monique did a lot of everything this year. And part of that was because
she was starting off her business.
And I was kind of just all over the place. And I'm not. Monique's more organized than me. She's a planner a little bit more than me. But she is more like, hey, we said we was going to do this. Hey, what you doing? Where you at? Oh, don't forget, be on time.
Let me tell y'all about today.
Don't tell them.
Like,
y'all.
I wish this was a text message, but I called and I was like, Alicia, I know I said 5 because that's my go-to time.
Right.
So I said, Alicia, we can do this at 5:00 today. Be here at 5. So truthfully, I was running late. I had to go to the store, get everything. When I came back, it was like 4:45. So I was like, I made it just in time. Okay. Set everything up. 5:05 comes. She's not here. Alicia's always late.
Always.
So, I'm going to give her some time. 5:30 comes. I think I text her like, girl. And she calls me like, you said 6. Okay. I'm going to give it to you. If I said 6, we're going to say 6 because it's 5:45 and you on your way. That means you about to be on time.
I was already in the car.
So we was like, in my head, like, I'm going to give it to her because she about to be on time because she thought it was 6 and she's going to be here at 6.
Yeah.
6 o'clock comes. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. 6:10. 6:22. She rolling up, talking about some traffic.
It was traffic.
Alicia is always late. Just know, if you invite this girl to anything in the world, she will be late for her own funeral probably.
And you see what happened when I do something on time? It's a train wreck, a tragedy. So, things go well when I'm late.
She missed out on stuff.
Maybe we was late.
What? Nothing.
He would have thrown up or something. I don't know.
He might have not. Because he would have threw up before and y'all would have cleaned it up and then it would have
been
like,
straight.
Y'all could get it together, calm down, not rush.
Yeah.
You might be on something. Be late, guys. That might be the answer.
Yeah, y'all don't do that. Don't do that. I am working on my punctuality.
I think the one time she was.
I don't open my own business anymore because 6:30 ain't for me.
You said
that's for somebody else to do. That's why you have employees that wake up early.
Yeah, shoot.
Baby, I remember when I used to work at our last job. They're like, you don't want to come in early? No. No. My set time is 12 o'clock. Y'all asked me to come in at 11 o'clock. That's early enough. And then you be mad when I show up at 12. That's my scheduled time. Even though you said 11, but my scheduled time is 12. If I get there at 11:38, I'm still doing you a favor.
Coming in 30 minutes. She be the one coming with her Starbucks and stuff too. Woo! Walking in like, why y'all got an attitude out here?
Let me tell y'all, karma's a mug. Because I got this one employee, boy, oh boy.
They be late. You can't.
I don't be mad. I don't even be mad. I just be like, okay.
They walking in. You ain't getting paid. That's
like,
what.
You here.
You not getting
paid.
You
here for the hours that you then I can't say it. I can say it. Called me one day. Was like, my check. I said, baby.
She was complaining on her Jerry. What you thought? You get paid by?
I said, you only work
on a salary.
You only work 4 hours. I don't know what you want.
You sure? I thought I came in.
No, but she did. She messed up her timesheet. That's really what happened. If whatever is on that timesheet when it's time to submit,
she does it.
Is what I'm going. Yeah, no, they just clock in and out. So when I get it, it's what it is. So if you didn't clock in for your time, I don't
not my fault.
Yeah. So, but I did fix it for her, y'all. I ain't that type of employer.
Goodness.
I will look at one. I will do my best.
Oh. Any
so
personal
lessons. Yeah, definitely. Personally, value the relationships that you have that are really good relationships. People that really are there for you, value them and love them. And then when you lose relationships, value what the relationship once meant to you and leave it at that. Don't be bitter about it. Don't you can grieve the relationship. There's nothing wrong with that. Grieving a lost relationship. And that's just not like romantic relationships, it's friendships, whatever. Any relationship. But value what it once meant to you. Grieve what you've lost, but let it go where it needs to go. It's okay. Like even like sometimes, because I lost a friendship, a very special friendship to me this year, and I lost it over something very petty. Okay, and I couldn't believe what the problem was. It wasn't the act. It wasn't what was taken from me. It was the act of betrayal. Yeah, or not even. And then you know what? That's not what was the hardest part. The hardest part for me was asking this person, you okay with this happening? Like, what is happening? You okay with this? And that person being like, what are you talking about?
Didn't no regard.
Yeah, like, what do you mean? Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about? And I'm just like, oh, well, maybe I value this relationship more than you did. So that's what hurt the most. But I was able to, because everybody was like, when I told Monique about it, she was like, what? What? Because it was a very shocking situation.
Yes.
And other friends was like, some people was like, y'all need to fight. You need to be hurt, that kind of thing. And I was just like, no, that's my friend. At the end of the day, I love this person. I don't want to hurt or harm this person in any way. And I really wish this didn't happen. So but this situation, the reason why I bring it up is because this situation affected me personally and business wise.
Yeah.
And so because it was like two-sided. It really had a impact on me in many ways, and in business, I'm still paying for that impact. And personally, I'm still grieving that relationship, that lost relationship. So, especially like during the holiday season where we're always doing stuff together and hanging out and all these things like that. And then the other people that are affected by these decisions that we had to make as adults, that is very much like, dang. But you'll recover. Everything will be all right. Everything happens for a reason. That's not something you really want to hear in the moment, that everything happens for a reason. But some things have to be exposed in a way that you won't expose to yourself. Sometimes you see the signs. Sometimes you see the things and you choose to ignore it because you're like, nah, there ain't no way this person can be like this towards me or whatever. And you move on. So you keep it going, but God got a way of clearing up and showing something to you that needs to be shown, and that's okay. And if you are in that path, if you are following the path that God wants you to be on, and that's where it leads, sometimes it may be a hard pill to swallow, but you still have to swallow it. So
good.
Yeah.
I feel like, and I see it on Facebook a lot, like 2022 was about relationships and stuff like that, like losing and gaining. And I went through the same stuff. I was talking to you earlier about losing friendships that we've had for decades. And I just literally within the last few months, we had a death in our family, and it kind of just woke me up to a lot of stuff. It's like when you have a death with somebody so close, it does give you insight on people and things in life, to where I'm like, if I ain't feeling you, that's it. Like, I'm done. I'm not going to waste life trying to deal with people who are stressing me, not giving me peace. So I'm at the point, if you're not giving me peace, if you're bringing more chaos to my life, even the slightest chaos, it might not be like so chaotic, but it might just be something you just like don't align with, and you just been putting up with it because that's who that person is. But if it doesn't align with where I'm going and who I am, and if somebody sees me with this person and that's who they're going to associate me with, I don't need you in my life, because I want to associate people who are living and doing what they're supposed to be doing. And my family, we have a lot of stuff going on, and I don't want to be attached to somebody who doesn't need to be attached to me, basically.
Yeah, because like you are your brand. You are, and not just like business brand, your brand of life and the brand of who you are. And then people don't align with that brand, your brand of life, your brand of business, whatever.
You
cannot afford to have them as part of your life, or because anything can happen. I mean, it'll only take one time for something to happen, and it's like,
and it goes to kids. Like, if you bring the person around your kids and stuff, like, we talk about kids, and there's so much stuff like bringing people around kids. And I have an older, daughter with me. So, and my older kids are kind of, they're teenagers, but I don't want my daughter to associate some of the stuff that, my friends would do or have done in the past and think that's okay. Cause, she's old enough to know what's going on, even though, we thinking she upstairs, she listening. So it's like, if I'm bringing friends around who are doing things that I don't align myself with, it could give her a firm of mommy's okay with it because that's her friend.
Yeah.
So I just was like, if I have friends that are not lining up with, I believe in my brand, even having a business in my home, I have to be careful who I'm bringing in my home and who they are trying to bring in my home, because at the end of the day, I don't need people popping up thinking that it's okay to pop up because this person told you to come over this one time.
I had to set a boundary like that recently.
Girl, let me tell you about it.
Sorry.
I'll tell you later. So, yeah. So, I mean, I did have to reevaluate myself, and then I'm getting old.
Whatever, mommy.
I'm getting old.
Girl, please.
People, when I tell you them how old I am, they don't believe me, but I'm like, I'm pushing 40. So I got to be like, I'm closer to 40 than I'm not.
Okay.
So I'm like, we wake up, when you get older, you wake up literally be like, I don't like this no more.
Yeah. I can see that.
This ain't it no more. I'm not doing this no more. I'm not talking to this person no more. So literally I woke up and was like, yeah, this is what you need to align yourself with. So cutting off, setting your boundaries, doing what you got to do. 2023 is about moving up, moving your brand of life up, your brand of business, whatever you got going on. Let's move up. Let's do things. Let's all get it. Let's come together. And so I'm done with my vision board, but we can talk about what 2023 is going to bring.
I was just about to say, just go right. I was just about to head right into that because you was like moving on up and doing things different. I mean, y'all look, this year is gonna be a lot of stuff that y'all can actively engage with us doing, like we gonna be in the community, like she said earlier, which means like y'all get to show up to stuff and be a part of the things that we're gonna be doing. It's gonna be so much fun.
And really we can. I started doing 5Ks and 10Ks. And I'm going to make sure I represent a whole step when I'm doing that. And I'm going to try to get her to come. You can walk. You don't have to run. You can walk. Okay, she's going to be there with the sign saying go.
There you go. Now, I will do that. You let me know. I was coming support.
But we're going to start doing that. And she'll be supporting, I'll be running. But we're going to be representing us.
Yeah,
with our name out.
Get a t-shirt made or something.
Oh, we should.
Yeah, we should.
Tatiana.
Either one of y'all.
Whoever's watching this, get us a shirt made.
But yeah, for sure. But yeah, we're gonna be doing stuff.
We want to do like kid-friendly stuff and like training
classes.
Yes.
Also, I've been getting a lot of. I forgot to tell you this. Like, I done got like 4 calls about people trying to open a childcare business.
Yeah, we need our consulting.
So, me and Monique, I ain't tell her we doing this yet, but me and Monique, we already been talking about stuff like this.
Yes.
This year, I'm gonna have a class
on opening.
We're gonna do that this year.
Because our main goal, not to cut her off, is to branch out into a consulting business to where if you run a daycare, home or center,
we are resource.
We want to come to you. You can call on us and we come to you. Of course, it'll be paid and we can help you get it together. If you have a class that is not at the highest quality, chaos, no room organization,
classroom management.
Yeah, we can come in, step back, give you our goals of what you need to do, and we can be that consulting. If you need to pass inspections, we both did it.
Yeah,
passed inspections.
Passed them, baby.
Home daycare, I can tell you how to. I know the NIAC. We did ICRS, all of it.
All of the things we know. And we'll soon both be certified trainers. Are you already?
I'm through the state.
Yeah, she already is.
I am certified.
I will be soon too.
And I'm about to have that.
I have to redo my application.
Why?
They said they I don't know.
Oh, no, redo it.
No, I'm gonna redo it.
Yeah, we got that.
But I have it though.
And I took a little break from my education. I needed a break to clear my mind. But I am going to I actually got homework I had to do due by Sunday. But yeah, I'm going to get back on track for my doctorate. So be Dr. Marshall pretty soon.
And I'm going back to school too. I ain't tell you.
You are?
I am.
Yeah. I love it. So yeah, we better in ourselves so we can be better to y'all. More the more we know, the more we can give.
The more we can share.
And please, give us questions, topics, concerns. We're going to start doing parent hacks. It's not about just child development. We're going to branch out into parenting, how we can help you as a parent, not with your kids, but just in case you need like little hacks about, if you got a hollering baby, what can I do to woosah?
Right.
We got you.
Yeah, we're going to be doing all of those things.
Get a little more personal so y'all can understand our own parenting. There's a show. Sorry, because I just said parenting. There's a show coming out called Parenting Styles or something like that. You heard of it?
No.
And so they're coming into people's houses, I think it's 4 families, and they're seeing which parenting style works the best.
Oh, we should do reviews on the show.
Okay, we gotta find out what time this show is, what platform, and we are going to do that.
We're gonna do reviews.
That might come on like if it comes weekly, so maybe every 2 weeks we'll just do a show on that review.
Yeah.
So we'll probably do like one on our podcast and then a free flow one.
Yeah, just we should do that.
Oh, I felt like my sister when I said that.
I don't know if y'all can hear her feet tapping the ground.
My sister does that when she gets happy.
Oh, really?
That's what I said. I felt like her. In that moment, I felt like you, Melissa. I really did. But yeah, so yeah, we'll find out that information for that show. And I think that would be good.
Yeah.
Sorry. This is very much of a not the normal podcast.
Yeah, this is very spontaneous, guys.
So,
and also, I've had wine.
You only had a little bit of wine.
Not that much, but still. I've literally only had this one glass the whole time.
I had this is my second. I'm not a lightweight. But
I'm not a lightweight either.
So, get your vision boards.
Oh, yeah.
And you didn't do that one down.
Hold up. I missed the good spot.
The product of the podcast is to do the vision boards and what we want to.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, guys, I have a book, handwriting book coming out next year.
I forgot we wanted to do that too.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure because I was like, we both got some projects coming.
Yeah, so I can say this now because it's actually in the publishing process.
And she's supposed to give me this publishing number.
Oh,
yeah. Yes. Okay. She got a handwriting book coming out.
Yeah, it's called ABC Affirmations, but it's a handwriting book to teach your child how to practice their handwriting when they're ready for that in at that developmental stage. But it also, no, it's not called ABC Affirmations. It's called something else. I don't know.
Oh my God.
It's something like affirmations. But anyway, it gives your child affirmations to write out.
Oh, you didn't tell me that's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, the steppers will be doing it.
So it gives your child affirmations to write out, and then they'll be able to write out their affirmations every day or whenever you want to do it.
That's cute. I didn't know it was affirmations. Mm-hmm. Well, since she mentioned books, I got 2. I've been having this one since June.
I know, right?
I got it illustrated, but I just haven't done the work to put it out. So one is, this is going to be a series. It's called, I forgot what it's called myself. Look, I'm looking at you crazy.
See?
It's about being, it's about a child, of course, he'll be Tayson, being in a home daycare. So it's just his experience with home daycare. So basically it's like just a series of like what they learned in being a home daycare. I'm going to give you the title, I think, because I changed it or whatever. But that's going to come out guaranteed next year. And I'm doing ebooks. I'm going to do ebooks on crafts to do with your children.
Oh, yeah.
From like 1 year old and up. It's going to have like the holiday crafts, and then I'm going to do each craft for the letter that you can do. Crafts and activities or whatever.
That's going to be so freaking amazing.
It's going to be an ebook. My other book is going to be a hard.
That's better. Ebooks for that.
Yeah, that would be good.
Better because people just swipe through and look at whatever
they can do. Yeah, and you can always have it.
That is
so. Watch out for our products that we're going to be, because I'm pretty sure we're going to do a lot more.
Yeah, a lot more. So
that is it. Thanks for joining us in this little off-brand.
Did I show y'all mine? I forgot. Mine fell.
You got to do one.
This is mine. You can see a little bit. Okay.
And if you guys do vision boards, send it to us and we can post them.
Ooh,
do your vision board.
Do your vision
with your kids.
Your kids' vision.
We're going to do a vision board party. Like you don't even have to do it for you can do it next year during sometime, so whatever. All right. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for a year of wonderful experiences with you guys.
And to our 240 subscribers
on YouTube.
We love you.
Thank y'all.
Maybe I'll screenshot.
Happy New Year.
And Happy New Year.
Don't forget to follow us on all of the platforms. We got Facebook, A Whole Step Ahead Podcast. Instagram, A Whole Step Ahead also podcast. I think it's AWSA Pod.
Yeah, we got to get our Instagram back up and running.
Yeah, but it's there.
And our Spotify.
Yeah, definitely. We got Spotify,
YouTube,
but YouTube is really where you can see our videos. And that is a Whole Step Ahead podcast on YouTube.
And Facebook, you can message us and stuff, and we'll respond to that too.
We will comment on our stuff. We will respond.
Share,
like, comment, share, subscribe. We appreciate y'all. Okay.
All right.
Bye.